Good morning, friends. I am going to read you a story, and it's called Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. Pete and the gang had a great day. They had been at the beach, surf, and sun, and tons of fun. But when the sun went down, they didn't want the fun to end. Pete had an idea. What idea can that be? Hey, how about a sleepover? More time for tons of fun. Groovy. Pete's place, let's go. Oh, everybody's going to Pete's house. The party was far out, but they knew they couldn't stay up all night. Nobody stays up all night. The gang decided it was time to say good night. On went the pajamas and out went the light. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Time to sleep. Pete tried again to catch some Z's when, rat-a-tat-tat, who did that? Pete asked. It was me, said Gus the platypus. I don't want to go to bed. I want to jam instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Time to sleep. But Platypus wanted to stay awake. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Pete closed his eyes to catch some Z's when he heard... Who do you think he heard next? Munch, munch, munch. Pete had a hunch. That was a rhyming word, right? Hunch, munch. It was alligator. He was always up for eating. What could Pete do to get him to sleep? All the clapping, rat-a-tat-tatting, and munching was giving him the bedtime blues. Pete had a groovy idea. He got out his favorite bedtime story and started to read. First to himself and then to the gang. Do you think that will help friends go to sleep? I think so. Maybe. Let's see. Bedtime stories are always good to read, right, friends? Pete noticed it was finally getting quiet. No more clapping, no more rat-a-tat-tatting, and no more munching. Pete yawned and turned off the light. Good night, sleep tight, time to catch some Z's. So that bedtime story helped, right, friends? Tomorrow was another day for surfing, sun, and tons of fun. The end. I know we love Pete the Cat books, so I'm going to try and look for some more Pete the Cat books. But until friends then, I miss you and I hope to see you soon.